Well, here we go, guys. Here's the befores, the factory halogens. These are 2003 Cobra headlights that you find on all these cars, all the new edges. What you're about to see is the NOVSIGHTs and just how clear these ones are. Total difference here. Totally lighting up the road. They're bright, they're doing their job, and start to finish, these are definitely a nice upgrade to this car. So we're going to get into the install, so stay tuned and follow along, because here we go. What's going on, guys? It's Chris,
Ryan,
SVT Garage, and we are absolutely excited to show you guys these NOVSIGHT LED bulbs, sponsoring this video and the next couple future videos that we're going to be throwing out. They reached out to us, sent us a set of LED lights. We're throwing them in Ryan's Redfire because the factory bulbs in this thing, trash. So it worked out, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to show you guys a complete install of this kit today. This is their bulb for the 9007, and this is their top of the line LED bulb. So we are going to get this in the car. We have a before shot, we're going to do an after shot and show you guys just how awesome and how bright these lights are. And we're going to give you guys an in-depth install and get it in the 2003 Cobra. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Alright.
So we got the harness laid out. You saw in the unboxing it comes with a harness with relays. So the way we did it, we pulled both the headlights out, obviously, and you guys know that's just the two clips on the headlights that you pull out and then they lift forward. So we've got this harness, and it's pretty straightforward. This is going to plug into the bulb from NOVSIGHT. This is going to ground over here. We're going to use the factory ground right here by the air filter. I'm going to show them that ground.
Yeah.
So we're going to ground this. We're going to route it under there, make it look nice and neat, and ground it to that. And then on this side, we've got a few things going on. So come in here and we'll show them the relays. So we've got two relays right here that are in the NOVSIGHT harness. We're going to secure those to the back of the header panel here with a self-tapping screw.
Let me actually come around the other side and show them that.
So these are the two relays for the NOVSIGHT harness, and we're going to self-tap these right here to the back of the header panel, out of the way, and you won't see them. This is a ground for the harness that's going to go to your factory ground, and then this will plug into your headlight plug from the car, if I remember right, or one of them will. But yes, so that will plug in there, and then over here is your headlight bulb plug for the NOVSIGHT light. Got a couple connections that have to be made to the battery. So on the NOVSIGHT harness, you have a fuse right here with the power lead coming off of it. This needs to be connected to the battery or the fuse box. I ran a wire through the fender over here, and I'm going to connect it to the battery terminal. I just don't want wiring exposed here. So if you want to do it like we did, you tuck all this back behind the header panel, and you just run a short power wire. This is not necessary, this is just me being OCD, and connect it to the battery's terminal. So, pretty straightforward from there. Let's just get started and do it.
Real quick before we get into that, also what we did here is, again, the rest of the harness for the passenger side. Again, because we want to keep this as sleek and tucked away as possible, we came in here through the header panel, routed up underneath the radiator support here, all underneath, and then tucked in back there. So this way here, when this is installed,
you won't see it.
You won't see anything.
I don't want to see any wires.
And NOVSIGHT does provide plenty of length here so that you don't have to worry about trying to stretch it or anything like that or extend it. It's the harness itself that is provided. You got plenty of length on it. So we'll get this in, we'll get these self-tapped, and then we'll be right back.
Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do on the NOVSIGHT harness is connect it to the factory grounds behind the headlights, and you can find either one of these green bolts, and there's one on the passenger side as well. We're just going to take the NOVSIGHT ground, put it through, and then we're going to get that tight. Tuck it in so you can't see it. We don't like seeing wires here at SVT Garage, so I'm going to do it clean.
And what size bolt is that?
That's an 8mm.
There you go.
So that's one ground done. feed this down through here. Factory bulb here. So we ran the harness through the header panel, we tucked it down in here, and the NOVSIGHT ground is now ran up through, and we're going to put it onto the factory ground. It's an 8mm, like we said. And that's it. Little caveat here, so you guys, when you go to put these together, don't try to figure out where this plugs in. This will not be plugging into anything. This is your old factory headlight harness. So this is just going to get tucked in here. The NOVSIGHT harness runs through here and creates a new headlight harness for their bulbs. So that is not going to be plugged in on this side. It will be plugged in on the driver's side.
So potentially, if I'm understanding this correctly, the driver's side one is the only one being utilized by the new harness.
By the new harness.
So we'll show you guys what we mean by that as well.
All right, you want to show them?
Yep.
So this is the relays for the NOVSIGHT harness, and we just self-tap them in to the back of the header panel here, out of the way. I don't want to see these. So this comes off the relay harness for the NOVSIGHT lights. This is your factory headlight connector. This is going to plug in. What we've done now is taken the headlight signal from the car, and it's now energizing these relays to turn on your new bulbs. So that's what's going to operate the relays, tell the headlights to turn on. Your factory knob will work just like it should stock. So we're just going to tuck this down in here, out of the way, and we're going to move to the front of the car. So one of the biggest problems with the aftermarket bulbs is the retaining clips for the new edge headlights have to slide over the back of the bulb. So you've got this wiring here. These guys are on point. There's this little bracket right here slides off. You put the clip on, set it on there, and the bracket clips right back on. Your headlight clip is installed now. Push this into the headlight and turn it like you would with any other set of bulbs. Alright, so we got the bulbs installed and they go in just like they do factory. Put the clip on there, turn it, done.
Now, real quick, flip on the inside here. Let me see it. So when you're installing these LEDs, whether it's this brand or any brand, you want the bulb itself to be vertical, not sideways behind this housing. So make sure your bulb is vertical so it works properly. And just like that, these are in. Let's go get them in the car.
All right, so we're gonna plug the NOVSIGHT harness into their bulb, and that's it. We're done here. Tuck this stuff back in. All right, got the headlight back in. It's all plugged in. Put our clips in. Done.
All right, let's move on to the driver's side.
Done.
You want to do a headlight test real quick?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we're gonna get these on and see how awesome they look. Obviously, it's daylight, so you have to wait. Well, we have to wait. You guys don't have to wait to see the how they do at night. So let's just get them on real quick. Guys, these are pretty bright. It's a little harder to see right now because it's daylight out, but let me just get you in the garage real quick.
Yeah.
So these things are bright. We're gonna do a night ride with this, a before and after, but as of right now, these headlights are pretty solid. So thanks again, NOVSIGHT, for letting us do this and trusting us with your product.
Y'all need to get a set of fog lights out here for us so we match.
We will be looking into some fog lights. Hopefully they have a set, because having the fog lights and the headlights like this, it's gonna look
because I'm not
awesome.
gonna be able to sleep with mismatched bulbs.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that done. But NOVSIGHT, as of right now, this looks awesome. We're gonna do a nice 360 cam of this before and after, so you guys stay tuned. All right, guys, it's Chris.
Ryan.
SVT Garage. NOVSIGHTs are in. They look fantastic. As of right now, again, like we keep saying, these headlights are awesome. I'm glad they reached out to us, gave us this opportunity. The car needed them bad anyway, so this was an awesome, the perfect timing for this. But guys, link in the description if you want to get a set of these headlights. They have, again, these are the top tier ones. They have, like, I think if I remember right, a couple different ones, kind of at the low end and then in the middle. So, you know, choose which one you want. But SVTG, as of right now, is going to get you 10% off of NOVSIGHTs on their website. So go check them out, give them a holler, help support the channel. And again, if you're looking to upgrade your headlights, highly recommend. All right, it's SVT Garage. We'll catch you guys in the next one.